So I just read Taken from Him. It's McElroy's shortest story, and it is quintessential McElroy. He was firing on all cylinders this one. It's got talks about architecture, relation between men and women, and weird social cues and vague interpretations of things. It's amazing. First off, this book is about an architect in India, and he meets a woman and just kind of ruminates on the scenery around him, much like much other McElroy stuff. Not a lot of plot, but damn, is the language firing on our cylinders. He really gets into that pseudoist modern stream of consciousness style where he's using very short, snappy sentences to describe things very quickly in such an elegant and beautiful way. It's such a artistic yet systematic way to use language, and it's amazing. And he does a great job of delineating the atmosphere of the high industrial complexes and the nice high rises versus like just the basic streets of India. I was reminded of 1001 Arabian Nights, which I know like, oh, that's Arabian, but like some of those stories did come from India as well. I'm not sure which ones. It almost had that, I guess, even though I haven't really read any of these, but like a pulpy vibe to it, but not in like any racist way or out of character way. Sometimes McElroy can have his old mannerisms, mannerisms with especially with his depiction of black characters, but it was just done in such a authentic, beautiful way that I hope I've never been to India, but really captures the landscape there, while also showing like the tech industry side of it. And it shows a very great way of delineating the line, but not in a very obvious or obtuse way. I'm only really noticing it now after I read this story and how subtle he was able to mesh the two worlds together. With the female character, she gets into an argument with the man on a motorbike. He doesn't know the relation between the two characters. He's ruminating on it. The man slaps her, a la Actress in the House style, and then she's out of the story. So even though him and her were this two pivotal characters in the story, after that scene of violence, she disappears, and it does turn out that that was her father. After that, the story takes a huge detour, and it's him walking around the city, and eventually he sees a jaguar. And he sees this jaguar just chilling out in this tree, and it's so close to the city, it's so close to everything. Other people are looking at it and it's like, oh crap, man, that's a full ass jaguar. Like, what's it doing over here? And he's waiting for this jaguar to do something. Is it gonna attack? Is it gonna leap out at him? What's it doing here? And eventually it just leaves. It just disappeared, and then he's like, it's almost like it wasn't there at all. And I think the point he's trying to get at here was the level of violence that even though we're in these very industrialized and very modern urban settings, violence is still present, and it's still quick, and it comes at us, and it disappears, and then everything's almost back to normal. I mean, it's almost like when you look up like sexual abuse statistics or domestic violence statistics amongst men and women, and how just prevalent it is, and it's like, God, this is just a normal thing, it seems like. But then at the same time, how much it's not really addressed, how we don't really think about it on a day-to-day scale. And I think with comparing with the woman getting slapped by her father, and then the jaguar there, I think he's contrasting that. He's comparing those two and saying like, yeah, there's always violence among us, and it comes and it disappears very quickly, much like with the daughter, much like with the jaguar. Also, there's a lot of there's an extended talk about Daft Punk in this novel. I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, only one more McElroy story to go. I really hope I can do it pretty soon. Yeah, but just keep your eye on the channel, and yeah, you'll see it.